children, workers who work outside for a living, construction laborers, those who deliver supplies, food, and so on. All of these were really unable to protect themselves from the extreme heat that hit the subcontinent earlier in the year. And this was followed, of course, by the floods in Pakistan, which estimates say covered a third of the country, putting it under water and displacing 1 out of 7 Pakistanis. Some of this is not normal, even in a place like Northeast India, which is highly flood prone. The severity and the extent of the floods this year has basically shocked everyone. And what happens when these kinds of events of this magnitude happen is that the normal coping mechanisms fail, even among communities that are used to extreme events. Even modern commercial mechanisms like insurance start to fail because the extent of the damage is so widespread. So for the first time, we are going into this COP in a kind of sense of being in the same boat, both in terms of facing the impacts of climate change and in terms of finding permanent long-term solutions rather than short-term solutions to the problem of clean energy, which doesn't further exacerbate fossil fuels. So India always has this very unique position of both being among the top most vulnerable countries to climate change and also being in the top current emitters to climate change. But if you look at historical responsibility, that is past emissions, India's share is very low. So in some sense, it can speak on behalf of countries that have not done much to bring us to this stage of climate crisis, but are already suffering the most or are the most exposed to these risks.